doing a quick, just step back of all of the things. You talk about kind of compressing 3 years worth of transformation into, it's been a little bit more than 3 months, but probably 5 months end to end. And I just, I'll just rattle through at a very high level without going into depth. But from Demand Frontier, this is the reason I wanted to do this case study presentation. I think there's a lot of great agencies that can do great creative work. There's a lot of great tech services companies that can stand up systems and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of data services companies. There's a lot of media companies, but we've really positioned and grown Demand Frontier, I think, somewhat uniquely in the market, in that we, each of those are really our kind of beachhead, so to speak. We've got just world-class seasoned executive leadership, folks that have led at the C-suite throughout their careers, and our ability to come in and really, you mentioned speed and agility. I think that's a huge thing. I don't know if this is true or not, but I hear this thrown around all the time, that the average tenure of a CMO or a marketing exec is a couple of years.
It's not good. Yeah.
It gets said enough. I assume it's true. Somebody actually analyzed this, but to the point, if you've got really 2-3 years to either make it or break it, a quarter of that time is a huge part of what that sand in the hourglass is going down, and so that speed and that agility, are highly valuable.
Thinking about the next evolution of our brand, and of course thinking about our strategic messaging and how position FARO effectively. The underpinning of our infrastructure, making sure we have tighter data integrations and cleaning up of our data. So that we can be more effective in, reaching and or nurturing a dialogue in a really relevant one-on-one way. Then, thinking about a number of the other activities that you're listing, we do believe that, technologies, the underpinning, it certainly can help us transform the way that we work. Going through the restructuring, one of the biggest changes here is the way that we think about marketing planning and marketing budgeting, and having full visibility down to a granular level in terms of what we're doing in every market and how it's performing. So we needed to move out of spreadsheets and PowerPoints, and we needed to be able to provide our partners across the business with full visibility in terms of what we're doing and what kind of an impact it's having.